guys, I'm back. DJ Bone here. Welcome to Machine Mondays, episode 1. And this is where we dive in the Maschine MK3 and just create a song from scratch, just right on the fly. Sorry about the previous episode. I already went ahead and deleted that. Was having some technical difficulties trying to use, or not really use, but more like set up correctly the specs for OBS for streaming. It seems I was trying to push a little bit too much, so I had to kind of downgrade a little bit in the settings in order to make things a little bit more smoother. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if it kind of holds this time. All right, so what we're going to be doing is picking something from scratch. So let's go to the browser. I'm going to keep playing with faded reels here, considering it's the new thing. See what they have here. Kind of like that. It's not too bad. All right, I think we can work with some of these instruments here. Samples. Looks like the refresh rate is doing a lot better on the video this time. All right, cool. So moving on. So let's delete all these pre-made patterns. So we're going to say bye-bye to all of those. Create a new pattern. We're going to be set to auto with the new update on Maschine. And turn on the metronome. I'm going to be working with 80 BPM today. And let's see what we can create. So let's see how well that came out. I'm going to do a quantize of 50%. And let's see how it sounded. Metronome off, go. Not too bad. Had to line up a little bit towards the end of this riff, or this pattern. Okay, so let's bring in a drum set, a drum kit, a group. Round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go. I kind of like those drums, so I'm going to rock those. Actually, there was another one I was checking out moments ago. I think it was this one. No, it wasn't that one. See, now last time I loaded up this kit, this specific kit, it took a little bit longer than the norm to load. And I think that's just because of all the effects that they have going on, all the plugins on top of these samples, just to give it that lo-fi sound. Oh, look at that. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. And I bet you it's because of this kit. It's a little bit of a memory hog. And I'm rocking 16 gigs of RAM. I don't know. Processor's good, but whatever. Alright, so I'm just going to erase these patterns, create a new pattern, and let's see if YouTube kind of picks back up here. Let's see, stream health is excellent, but it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Yeah. Good times there. Good times. Video coming back at all? No? Just gonna be a piece of shit. See, now the previous kit, this one was fine. So what I'm thinking is on this one, let's check on and see what's on the group. Yeah, they got a crap load of effects on here. Maximizer, limiter, lo-fi, maximizer, lo-fi, etc. I think I'm going to, wow, that's a lot of effects. I'm going to turn those effects off. I'm just going to have it be raw, and then let's see what these sounds actually sound like. They got perform effects. A little bit of a memory hog here for sure. And then, of course, if there's something that I think I want to put on here, I'll throw it on here, just to give it a little bit of flavor. But this is a little bit of an overkill for an effects chain. I would definitely say that. All right, nothing is on that group. And we're still kind of pooping out here on YouTube. OBS yelling at me. Yep. Encoder overloaded. I'll stop doing so damn much. You know? Encoder. Let's just put it to very fast for the encoder preset. Maybe that will help us out a little bit more. Nope. Take it forever for that. All right. Well, I'm just going to keep moving on. And on the group, I am going to put one effect. I'm just going to do, where is it? Just a compressor on everything, or actually a maximizer. That's quite the delay going on here. What a POS. Whatever. Never had this problem before, and I've been rocking the same computer when I used to stream all the time. I'm wondering if it's Maschine, because usually I would stream either my DJ sets with using Tractor, and then I would just stream I would just send the audio to the computer, so that is a little bit different. Here I'm trying to reroute the audio internally and use Maschine and whatever. All right, well, Not gonna let that bog me down. Okay, metronome. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Kit. So, I mean, if that's the issue, and it's bogging me down a little bit, see, this one loaded up a lot quicker, so maybe that'll help out. Ah, that's the 8-bit one. All right, let's try this. Let's try it out. Let's just record it. Actually, you know what? There's patterns here I forgot to remove. My bad. New pattern. Let's go. All right. I turned off the fixed velocity. Let's see if that makes a difference here. All right, we are going to go to that sound. Transient master, not really needed for that, but whatever. Let's throw in an EQ, or not an EQ, just a little bit of reverb. Put that to a hall. Clean out all the modulation, dampening, softness. And now bring down the mix. That one's got a little reverb already to it. Well, not in the actual sound of the track, but the sample it does. Record. wasn't too bad. Just nice, simple, chill beat. Let's go back over to the first kit. Let's create a new pattern. So before I was playing around with, and then every now and then I would add in this. So let's see what else these ones are. See what we have. Alright, let's create a pattern, which I did. Nothing's in there. And let's make this a 4-bar length, because I'm just going to have one sound here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to erase that pattern. I'm going to duplicate this one. And that way it just carries over. And then I'm just going to add this one to everything that's already being played. So let's go. For that actual sound, we are going to turn that down a little bit so it sits better in the mix, not so up front. Nice, I like that. Let's go pattern. We're going to duplicate this one. Duplicate this here and go back to pattern. And we are going to get mixer off. Go to keyboard. Go down an octave. I'm going to go back to pad mode, see what I'm working with. Looks like mostly everything is C minor. So, minor. So if I play these guys, it should mesh well. Okay, let's add another instrument. And I want to look for pads. So let's go instruments, effects, loops, one shots. And we're going to go to synth pads. I'm just going to leave it as is and go through the list. Alright, now I'm going to go back to instruments, synth pad, And we'll leave it as is. Yeah, let's leave it on the 80s pad. Just load that right there on that one.